a demonstration on how to use the C4R, which is Collaboration for Revit plugin, which uses Autodesk's 360 A360 Cloud. The first thing you'll notice within your Revit is that in the Collaboration tab, there is a new function for Communicator and some model managing tools here that allow us to manage the A360 part of the model that we've uploaded. We're not really going to use these on MerzyCare, but hopefully they'll be something that we start to use in the future. The Communicator, though, is a useful tool to start looking at, and you'll see you have a Communicator tool which will look blank like this. If you click on your all projects, this will list all the projects that you have within Collaboration for Revit. If I click on this, it will show me all the people who so far have registered or are involved with it. I can individually choose to message this one person or message the whole team. So this allows us to issue images, screen captures, or send files, and also record a history of the conversation so that it can be then emailed to somebody who's not been in the conversation if you're experiencing any technical issues. So this really is like equivalent of Skype or MSN Messenger. Means you don't need to be on the phone all the time, means you've always got an opportunity to communicate. There's a tab here that will show us how the model synchronizes, which I'm going to keep up, and you should hopefully see that when I give my synchronization demonstration. So to open a project, if we just go to the usual Revit and open project, and you'll see there's an A360 icon at the top. If we click on that, it will load whatever projects are in your A360. So in this instance, you're all going to see MerzyCare. I click on MerzyCare, there's going to be an example version of the model that I put up here. So once this demonstration is done, at the end of today or tomorrow, I'll be taking all the models and putting them onto A360 for us to use. When I click on it, I still have the audit function, but my detach from central and create new local are grayed out because you can't do that on this. If we want to take this off A360, we can either download it or we can do a save as, and when we do the save as, it would allow us to detach. So if I press open, this will now open. Now bear in mind I am on the Wi-Fi network, so it will open a little bit slower. But with this test model being up here, you're all able to have a practice with it before I upload the full thing. So as you can see, we still get the same dialog box to show that there are references that are missing. So these will be to do with the DWGs or DGNs that we may be having in there, of which we should keep to a minimum, and where we do, we can manage that by replication, and it will just be on J drive in the same location in both offices. So this is now the model. This is on your machine, say working on your machine, just as you would do and have been doing for the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks on the project. If you look in Communicator, it gives you a history of when I synced. So it tells me here, within active projects or active models, what's going on. So this is within the model, and if we had multiple files, this would tell me all the different files that have been synchronized and when and by who. So I can go into this and I can continue to work as usual. So this is now not using the A360 Cloud, this is using your computer's performance to do whatever you need to do, just like you have been doing. I can delete a wall and it will delete the wall, and it will give me the same error messages as it did before. I can undo it, I can do anything that I've been doing in Revit within this. The only time that it's now going to refer back to A360 is when I go to synchronize. So if I click on the synchronize icon, you'll see that save local file before and after synchronizing is grayed out and automatically ticked. This is so that it saves a copy before synchronizing in case there is an issue connecting to the A360 network, or you lose internet connection or something else. You won't lose your local file, which means at least you keep the work you were doing. We can still do the compact, and we can still add comments If I press OK and I bring this up, this will show me that it's synchronizing. Now again, I'm doing this over the Wi-Fi on my laptop, but as you can see from all the other synchronization times that were done on the base unit connected to the network, it took no longer than a minute. So that time there to synchronize is no real difference to how you're working now. And that's essentially how A360 works.